Hi all, I'm going to have a go at smoking some salmon in my homemade salmon smoker, which I made in the previous video out of a bread tin. So I've got to prepare this, and then I've already filleted. I've got to get the skin off and all that thingy, jazzy, whatever. And then I'll show you how I'm doing it anyway. So now this has been in the freezer for some time, so I'm going to try it. It's been a bit bashed. I think I took all the bones out, so we're going to give it a go. The paper. So we're going to take the skin off, and I'm going to tell you what it tastes like after I've smoked it, because like I said, it's been in the freezer for quite a while. I don't know how long actually. Quite a bit. And I'll trim it as well. It's very watery, isn't it, when it's been in the freezer? Oh, it's not a bad bit of skinning, was it? First attempt. I'll put that there. 2 seconds. Take the old bag, put it in there, give these to the cat. They'll love that. Right, I believe then, just check for any, you want to check for any little bones. I think I've got them all. Okay, then I'm going to cut it in half. About right, maybe a bit more. And I'm going to quarter it. And that piece, I might cut that a little bit off there. Don't need that. I suppose you've got to look out for a bit of freezer burn as well. So. Okay. If I'm going to wash this, then I'm going to pat it dry. So I'll come back in a second. Just wash it under really cold water. Okay, I'm going to put a bit of paper down. I just washed them under the tap. Just pat them dry. Christ, they're wet. They are wet. One side. Need a bit more paper. This kitchen roll is really good stuff. Okay, put a couple on there. Actually looking forward to this, see what it's like. Okay, I've got a mixture ready to go up, which is brown sugar, some natural sea salt, and some cracked peppercorns. And I'll show you that in a second. Let's get another piece of that. Okay, so just take these to one side for a second. Paper stuck on them. It's like my cutting board, I made that myself. It's out of walnut. Beautiful. Right, drying the dish. Put that on there for now. Okay, so this is what it consists of. So I've just bought this from the shop. I'm not too sure on how much you need, to be honest with you. I'm just going to get some pepper. You can see that? That's handy. Bought that off eBay. About £8. Saves you cracking your peppercorns. So, sea salt. This one's got a little bit of what they call it, that mushroom in it. I can't remember what it's called now, top of my head. Anyway, it'll come to me and I'll put it in the description. Right, so brown sugar. Ooh, that smells different. There's about 2 cups of these, I believe. So what you got to do, you got to mix it up first, and then remove the mix. Just leave a layer in, or just take a bit off, just enough to cover the 4 pieces, top and bottom. So let's see what that comes up like. So if that does that. So I might need a little bit more, I think, just to cover the all 4 pieces. A bit more brown sugar, I mean, nothing else, just the brown sugar. Big lump in that. And then I need some so I'm going to put, not over the top, see that? Yeah. That should be. The pieces aren't that big, so it's like a good mix with this. Yep, that should do it, I think. Just get like a bowl. As you can see, I'm doing this with a double lock. This isn't a rehearse. I haven't rehearsed this. So I'm going to put some of that in there, like so. Maybe a bit less. Right, so then what you do then, 1 piece there, and 1 piece there. Okay, and then you cover these 2. This will draw the moisture out of the fish, so you've got to make sure it's covered everywhere. I'm no chef, I just do it. Okay, and the next piece on, I'll put that piece that side, and then this piece. Quite big pieces. Okay. Any bits you got lying around, just bring them up, put them back on top. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cover this with cling film, and I'm going to leave it overnight in the fridge, and then in the fridge, and then what we'll do then, tomorrow this should be full of moisture, so we'll clean them, wash them. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll show you tomorrow when we see how it turns out. Okay. Okay, this is my homemade smoker. This just stops it from rattling around. This was bought off the site again, so I just knocked that. And here I got some Alston wood chips. I don't know whether I'm going to use this or I'm going to use oak. What's this for re-smoking? What is it? Fading fish? I don't know. Might use that. What I've done, how I made it, was I put a... It's in another video I did. There's 3 big stainless steel bolts going through, and then this just fits on top. So I'll put a bit of grease on the inside of that. When the fish is ready, put the fish on, and then you put the sawdust or whatever you want to use in the bottom. But what I'm going to have to do, I think, because smoking it can be quite intense if you don't let it sort of aerate a bit, and this is like a bit sort of once the lid's on, it's a sealed unit. So I'm actually going to drill about 6 holes in the lid, and then if it's too much I can always cover it with a cloth, and that'll slow down the smoking process, but you don't want the heat too much. But I'll show you that when I come to smoke it. A bit late, will be tomorrow now, so but if you like to have a go at making one of these, I've got another video on YouTube. Okay, just drilled 4 holes, just 4 I thought, because they're quite big, and see how I get on with that. Okay, for now, and we'll give that a bit of a go. Be careful when you drill this, because it doesn't matter about the ceramic coming off, but it does slide a bit. So there we go, ready for the fish to cure. Okay, out the fridge from overnight. Look at that. Look at all that moisture. So what we'll do now, take the film off, and then I'll take it over to the tap and really give it a good wash and swirl, and then some paper, pat it, but I'll do that in a second, I'll show you. Texture's changed, it's gone very stiff. So we'll swirl these off, and then I'll get some more paper and pat them dry. And then you have to leave them then for about 2 hours to have a glaze on the top. Okay. Okay, all swirled off. Cold water. No, darling, go away. It's not for you. Happy cat, inquisitive cat. Okay. Pat them dry, and when they're dry, we just leave them now for about 2 hours, and they should have a glaze appearing on the top, and then they're ready for the smoker, and then we'll do the smoking. But after I've been to work, I'm afraid. Okay, just got out the fridge from work. You can see that glazed look. Okay, that's going to soak up the smoke with a bit of luck. So I'm going to cut them into nice manageable pieces. What should we say? Yeah. Got quite a bit of this. I hope they're hungry. I'm just going to do a big piece, that one. Okay. Paper towel. And off to the smoker. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to get all these in here, to be honest with you, but we'll give it a go. If not, we can always do 2 batches. Might just do it. Might just do it. One more piece there. And look at that. No cat, no cat. Very overextendedly friendly cat. That's it, lid on, and we're going to start the smoking. what I've done is put a, sorry I didn't show you that, there's just a few, I'm using the apple, and I've put some bit in the bottom, only a little spreading, not too much, to see how it goes. So we've got it on, see if that heats up. So we get some smoke coming through in a bit. So I can get a good picture on that one. Well, she's smoking. So that seems it smells beautiful. So I'll put the lid on now, and then we're going to leave it for about an hour. I might just put a damp cloth over those holes for a bit. Just retain the smoke. Looks good. Oh yeah, that's warming up beautifully. You don't want to get rid of too much. Oh, look at that. You see that? Yep, that's getting pretty hot. Okay. See that piece missing? Because it is absolutely beautiful. I'm not joking, it is so sweet. Honestly, that is absolutely gorgeous. You got smoky, you got sweet. This will definitely be done again. Wow, it's amazing. I'm not joking, if you had tasty vision, that is absolutely tender. Look at that. That's amazing. It's not dry. You can see it's really succulent. Still pinky. You gotta try this. I mean, it's cheap. And look at that for a smoker. It's about £10 off eBay. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching. If you're hungry, buy yourself some salmon and smoke it. It's absolutely bloody gorgeous. If you'd like to subscribe, that would be great. Thumbs up, or leave a comment down below. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.